Kakamega, a land of green hills, quiet rivers, and people who rise with hope every morning. For years, rumors floated around this place. There's gold beneath this soil. But like all African stories with the minerals, the truth only becomes real when a foreign company finally confirms it. And now, it has happened. A British gold mining firm has announced the discovery of gold deposits worth $5 billion, roughly 613 billion Kenyan shillings, hidden right there in Kakamega. Enough money to change a county, enough wealth to transform a nation, enough value to feed every hungry child, build hospitals, fix roads, and pay debts. But in Africa, minerals rarely bring development. They bring visitors. Because the moment the news broke, before even the dust settled in Kakamega, a US Osprey military helicopter was suddenly seen landing at Mombasa port. Coincidence? Maybe. But Africa has lived long enough to understand the language of foreign interests. An Osprey is not a tourist aircraft. It is a military asset. It lands only when something big is moving behind the curtains. And as the Osprey touched down, something else happened. President William Ruto quietly jetted out to Qatar. Officially, the trip was about job creation abroad. But Kenyans have learned to read between the lines. When big minerals appear, foreign trips also appear. Because minerals change conversations, minerals change alliances, minerals attract powerful men who never appear on TV, but move the world from behind closed doors. Africa is rich, but African citizens remain poor. Look across the continent. Gold in Congo, oil in Nigeria, diamonds in Sierra Leone, copper and cobalt in Zambia, titanium in Mozambique. Everywhere wealth is discovered, elites grow fatter, and the common citizens continue to hustle. Outside reports show the same pattern. Foreign mining firms sign agreements with a few powerful men. The money disappears in procurement. Royalties are minimized by special clauses, and the community receives only dust, noise, and pollution. It is a formula, a well-tested, well-designed, well-protected system of extraction, and now Kakamega has entered that list. When a $5 billion mineral discovery is confirmed, here is what usually happens. 1. Foreign intelligence agencies move fast. They assess the value, the political stability, and the level of competition. The sudden Osprey in Mombasa. This is how visits begin. Quiet, no press, no explanation. 2. The government begins secret negotiations. Foreign investors rarely meet the public. They meet ministers, brokers, generals, and the presidential advisors. Deals are drafted long before the public hears about them. 3. The elite position themselves. Land around the mining area starts grabbed. Licenses are issued in silence. Companies owned by relatives or friends appear out of nowhere. And 4. The community is left with promises. Promises of jobs, promises of development, promises that are eventually forgotten. When the president flies out days after the mineral announcements, the nation should ask, what deals are being negotiated? Who benefits from the discovery? And why now? Because history shows, when Turkana oil was discovered, the locals remained poor. When titanium in Kwale was mined, billions left the country while residents fought for basic compensation. When Tulo oil entered Kenya, the political class benefited first. Outside sources repeatedly warned that Kenyan mining contracts lack transparency. Most are negotiated in hotel rooms, not parliament, and the community rarely sees more than 2% of the extracted value. Let's be honest, this Kakamega gold will not change the life of a boda boda rider. It will not reduce the price of unga. It will not pay the CRB debts of young Kenyans. It will not fix schools, hospitals, or roads. This gold will feed politicians, business tycoons, foreign investors, middlemen, international corporations, security elites. Because in Kenya, minerals never reach the citizens. They pass from soil straight into private accounts, while the community watches the trucks leave. Kakamega's gold could transform the region if managed with transparency, if audited, if accounted for, if the people were placed at the center. But instead, strange aircraft arrive, leaders travel abroad, foreign powers take positions, and silence covers everything. Africa's tragedy is not poverty. Africa's tragedy is theft. The theft of hope, land, minerals, and future. And once again, Kakamega stands on a dangerous road, between opportunity and exploitation, between blessing and curse, between wealth for the country and wealth for the elite. The gold is here, its value is known, its future is already being decided in rooms you and I will never enter.